Most guys make a huge mistake when it comes to investing money in their 20s. If you make these mistakes in your 20s, which most guys do make, you're gonna end up being a wage slave for the rest of your life. So if you wanna learn how to avoid making those mistakes in your 20s, what I see so many guys doing, stay tuned, I'm gonna tell you exactly how to do that in this video. So first of all, we're going to jump right into it. And let me tell you, do not waste your time on the stock market, mutual funds, and your 401k. I know that flies against all the financial advice you've been given in your life. But let me tell you, and I'm going to give you some facts that are going to prove this to you. And I know a lot of people get butthurt about this stock market, day trading, all this stuff, options trading. I know all that stuff. Believe me, I've done it all. And I've made a lot of money doing those things. But the problem is that it takes too much time to invest in that. It's not going to work, because the reason why people think that they're going to make money, they're going to invest in the stock market. Well, I hope that you're not like thinking that you're just going to put some money in crypto or day trade or do some options trading in the stock market and make a bunch of money at one time. Forget about that. No Forex trading, none of that stuff. Sure, you can make some money doing that. It's not retirement money. It's not passive income that you're gonna get for the rest of your life. I'm talking about real wealth. And there also is a difference between taking $1,000 and doubling it and taking $100,000 and doubling it. It takes a lot more kahunas, and it's less likely because you don't have the market liquidity. Let's not get into the details of it. But here's the thing. For all these strategies where people talk about the stock market, 401k, all this stuff, financial advisors will tell you, it requires compounding interest. And compounding interest is not what you think it is. See, in order to actually make money with compounding interest, to become wealthy, to become rich with compounding interest, you need two of three things. The three things that you have is a large amount of starting, or you need to have a large amount of time, or you need to have really high returns. And you need to have two of those three. So you could have a large amount of capital and really high returns, and you can get rich. If you have $500,000, start with $500,000 and you get a 30% return on your money or 40% return on your money, it won't take you very long. You can have a long amount of time and a large amount of capital with a low interest rate. So if you have $1 million and you've got 50 years and you only get a 2% return on your money, you're still gonna make a lot of money. You're gonna become rich. But I don't have 50 years, 100 years, or 30 years even. If you have a large amount of time and a very high interest rate, but very short, small amount of capital, you can become rich. So if you have, let's say, $10,000 that you're going to invest, but you have 50 years to do it and you're getting like a 15 to 20% interest rate, you're going to become rich. But you have to have two of those three. So let me give you some concrete examples here. You can use a compound interest calculator. I encourage you guys to play around with it. But let me tell you, because believe me, no one's told you this before, and it's a disservice to you guys. You young guys, you have the opportunity to become wealthy, but you are squandering it. And I want to stop you from doing that. So let me just give you an example here, and you can run this example yourself. Let's say you have $10K to invest, and you're going to do $10K more per year, and you're going to invest this money for 15 years, compounded at an 8% return. Do you know how much money that will be? Now, before I tell you how much money it'll be, here's what I want you to realize. Why did I say 15 years? I became financially independent by 33. I started later than you. If you're 20 right now, 15 years from now, you'll be 35. You'll be later than I am. So how long do you want to wait? I'm not giving you 20 years. That's 40 years old. If you're assuming you're 20, if you're 25 or you're almost 30 right now, you're going to be old. 30 years, forget about 30 years. If you're 20 right now, you're going to retire in 30 years, you're going to be 50 years old. Are you kidding me? I'm not even 50 years old. I'm 42 years old right now. If I had to wait 8 more years to retire working for someone else, are you kidding me? No way. So that's why I said 15 years. This is why the equations don't work for you guys. If you had 30 years, 40 years, or 50 years, sure, compounding interest would get you there. But you don't have that time because you're going to be old. Do you understand? Like, you want to retire when you're 30, 35, 40? Listen to what I'm telling you, because the other guys are telling you some bull crap advice. It's decent financial advice, but it's not going to get you there. It'll make sure that you're okay when you're 70. That's fine. I don't think that's your goal. If it is, that's fine. Don't watch this video anymore. But again, 10K starting investment, 10K per year, 15 years at 8% interest rate, $324,000. Whoa. Are you going to retire on that? No. My estimates for you to be able to retire comfortably is you need $3 million. That's what your net worth needs to be. Now, another example. Let's say that you're like, hey, John, I can get better than 8% interest rate. I can get a 15% interest rate because I know how to do options trading and whatever. Okay, fine. I'll give you 15% interest rate. Do you know how much money it will be at the end of 15 years? When you're 35, if you're 20 right now, when you're 40, if you're 25 right now, it'll be $628,000. That's killing the market if you're getting a 15% return. Are you convinced yet? Do you understand why you can't do this? So let me tell you what you actually can do. Instead of investing your money in your 20s in the stock market, trying to make money that way, or crypto, or any of that kind of bull crap. Instead of that, here's what I want you to do. Invest in yourself. Reading, training, coaching, mentoring, courses, classes, stuff like that that's going to improve your ability to make money. That's the first thing. Invest that. So if you got, let's say you got 10 grand right now. If that's all you got, don't put that money in the stock market. It's a waste of money. It's a waste of time. Don't do that. Instead, invest in yourself. Go take some training, go do some coaching, some mentoring, some stuff like that read a bunch of books, buy courses, buy information to make yourself more valuable. Okay. Number 2, building a business. A business can kick off a huge amount of money, of cash flow, and it's an asset itself that you're building. You build a business, you spend that money investing in maybe on the training and the coaching and stuff to be able to do this, and in the business itself, that is going to be well worth it. That's going to have a way higher return. You're talking thousands of % return potentially. And then the third one is investing in real estate. It's okay to invest in real estate. Why? I don't have time to go into it right now, but you can get over 50 to 60% returns in 1 year in real estate investment if you put 10% down on a 30-year fixed loan. I can show you the numbers on it because you make money in 4 ways. You make it from the appreciation of the property, you make it from cash flow, you make it from the principal pay down, you make it from depreciation. I don't have time to go into that right now. If you want some help on all this stuff, if you want to learn how I retired at 33, I will talk to you about this. Jump on a free consultation call that I have. Click the link down below and we'll talk about this stuff. If you're serious about turning around your financial life and retiring young, if you're 20 years old right now, you want to know how to do it, I'll show you exactly how to do it. You're using the 3 things I just talked to you about, but knowing which ones to do and how to do them. So click the link down below, jump on that call. You owe it to yourself to do that. And like I said, I was able to retire at 33 years old by implementing that stuff. Now, if you want another video to watch, if you're in your 20s, you watch this video, 8 top tips for men in their 20s. I'll give you my best advice on that. 8 top tips for men in their 20s. Go watch that video next.